Safemoon Army. There's been a video circulating the web regarding Orbital Shield. This video calls into question... that's sugarcoating it. This video claims that Orbital Shield is not at all confidential to the user, and that Safemoon devs can identify your name, password, and other information. I'm gonna come right out of the gate swinging and tell you that this video is wrong. I believe that the voice in this video sounds sincere, and yeah, he can perform all these decoding functions, but he is wrong from the start. Follow me on this journey of breaking down this video and see why Orbital Shield is still the most secure cybersecurity in cryptocurrency. Here's a video I was referring to by Safemoon Ion Cannon, titled Proof Safemoon Orbital Shield is Insecure. Let's go!
Hi guys, so today I want to show you how Safemoon Orbital Shield is in reality very insecure, and how Safemoon can read your username, passwords and whatever you sent during registration. So I've prepared an emulator. I have Safemoon Beta with Orbital Shield. When you click register, you also have information.
Alright, hold on. First of all, he's prepared an emulator. Right off the bat, it shows that he's not going through the proper systems of having Safemoon Orbital Shield. So far, he's off to a bad start.
Information about Orbital Shield, so it is the beta, this is the official beta. So let's try registering an account. I've prepared my temporary...
Alright, a second point to consider here is, how did he get the Orbital Shield? Safemoon has to select you to be a beta tester. Unless he was selected and given access by Safemoon, this Orbital Shield is just a watered down version of the true Orbital Shield. Safemoon does not have Orbital Shield available for emulators. Well, let's continue.
The email here on Proton Mail. Let's input it. Alright. Continue. And we see that we've sent something to Safemoon, our email. So let's see, we have this encrypted messages. I've prepared a program that could decrypt them, so let's check it out. I'll copy request and paste it to my program. This is something from my previous testing.
If you notice at the top, you can see he's using MIT proxy. Right here, the tab. Let's look at MIT proxy now, and let's see what it is. Going to mitproxy.org, we can learn a little bit more about what this is. And let's take a look at this paragraph here. Command line. MIT proxy is your Swiss Army knife for debugging testing, privacy measurements, and penetration testing. It can be used to intercept, inspect, modify, and replay web traffic such as HTTP1, HTTP2, WebSockets, or any other SSL or TLS protected protocols. You can prettify and decode a variety of message types ranging from HTML to protobuf, intercept specific messages on the fly, modify them before they reach their destination, and replay them to a client or server later on. Now, this is no way a dig to mitmproxy.org, but it clearly states on the website here that you can intercept specific messages on the fly, modify them before they even reach their destination, and replay them to a client or server later on. So you can see that when he was working with the coding, that it can be intercepted and modified before going anywhere. This is not a feature of Orbital Shield. And also notice how it says HTTP1 and HTTP2. What is HTTP and HTTPS? And what's the difference between the two? If you've ever gone to any website, you'll see at the very beginning of the URL, it says either HTTP or HTTPS. Ever wonder what that is? Here, it explains what HTTP is and what it's used for. Hypertext Transfer Protocol is an application layer protocol for transmitting hypermedia documents such as HTML. It was designed for communication between web browsers and web servers, but it can also be used for other purposes. Okay, now why is this so significant in this case? Well, you can see clearly right here that the emulator is running on HTTP instead of HTTPS. But who cares, right? Well, I care. HTTPS is very different from HTTP. Take a look here. What is the difference between HTTP and HTTPS? HTTPS is HTTP, but with encryption and verification. The only difference between the two protocols is that HTTPS uses TLS to encrypt normal HTTP requests and responses and to digitally sign those requests and responses. As a result, HTTPS is far more secure than HTTP. So, HTTPS is a secured and encrypted version of HTTP. And looking back at the emulator here, you can see it's not running on HTTPS, but instead on the non-secured version of HTTP.
Paste. Alright, let's go. Alright, here we have our username and our password, and to show that I've inputted random data that I have prepared before. I use
Basically what he's doing here is he's getting the username, password, and the security questions and the answers, and he's inputting it into the watered down Safemoon Orbital Shield beta.
Name generators, let's generate some names. We'll use it as our username. I'll save it for later. It will be our username. Our password will be basically and security questions. Security question 1, let's take this guy, and security question 2, let's take...
So let's fast forward to the part where he starts inputting it into the Safemoon Orbital Shield and have him run his little test.
Alright, let's team. Location must be this one, continue. Let's do this answer. Let's send it, continue. Alright, our account is created. Let's go back to our proxy, and here is the registration message. Let's first export row request. Let's paste it and let's go. Let's see what we have sent to Safemoon. Alright, so we have that. Copy and paste it. Let's change it to register and let's see what's in the message. Alright, this is our message, O2F, right? Yes, O2F. Alright, we have our message, we have email, and we have a lot of other stuff. Yeah, there are a lot of information sent there. Alright, let's see. So, as we can see, we've successfully decrypted username, false mask.
No, you didn't decrypt anything. Keep this in mind. This is a very complicated arena. The average Joe doesn't understand all of this and can be very confusing. Therefore, the average person will just take what this gentleman says at face value. This similarly happens with blockchain readings and transactions. Knowledge is power. Moving on.
We've decrypted password, Flincher 1. We've decrypted security question 1, favorite sports team, answer. The interesting thing is that we have it in lowercase. I guess it's something that they do in app. Change it to lowercase. When it to vacation, and also the decrypted answer is the same. So as you can see, Safemoon has the ability to decrypt your username, password, and all the other.
No, Safemoon does not have the ability to decrypt your password, username, and all the other information. This is false. This display also doesn't make any sense from the start, because Safemoon doesn't store any personal data on their servers. Therefore, this entire claim is irrelevant. The last thing to consider here in this demonstration is that the testing environment is not what Safemoon Orbital Shield is. Therefore, it makes no sense as the usage does not resemble the product in any way, since it is an emulator. Basically, testing it locally, as he did here, makes no sense. It's like opening a Word document on your computer with your bank account passwords on it, then making the claim that the bank is insecure because you can see your passwords on your own personal document at home on your computer. Again, I think he's sincere here and wants to help, but if it's of my opinion that he has it all wrong. If you like what you heard here, make sure to like, subscribe, and comment down below. Let me know what you think about this demonstration. Punch that notification bell so you're aware of when I release my next dataset video. Make sure to comment as I read and reply to them all. Look, if this demonstration teaches the Safemoon army anything, I hope it teaches people to question everything. Even question the things I say on these dataset videos. I'm not some sort of Moonizen or made to perfection. Even Kale makes mistakes. Knowledge is power. Make sure to educate yourself when possible and ask the right people the right questions, and perhaps you'll receive the right answers. Stay vigilant, stay patient, stay Safemoon, and I'll stay Safemoon Knight.